Welcome to the channel where all you gotta do is take a vacation to Italy. So we left really early this morning, like 3 o'clock, and flew to New York. We've been here for 8.5 hours, and now we gotta move gates. So now we're going to a different gate because I dropped my fart pan here. Wife's up there hauling ass, trying to catch up to the crowd of people getting to gate 8. Anyway, American Airlines is the best. Highly recommend it if you don't want to get to your destination till the next day. So now our flight was supposed to leave at 7 local time, and then it was 10, and then it was 11:30, and then it was 2:30 in the morning. Now it's 5:30 tomorrow. So anyway, it's just a pebble in the avalanche of life. Okay, so day 2 of our trip to Italy. So yesterday was a giant cluster. Oh wait, I can't say that in the first 30 seconds or something. It was a giant disaster. We booked with British Airways, and their strategic, not so good partner, American Airlines, moved our first flight from the Bay Area to New York 2 hours earlier. So instead of leaving at 8 in the morning, it left at 6 or something like that. So that gave us a 4-hour longer, or 2-hour longer layover in New York before we headed to Milan. That plane was delayed, first from 3 o'clock to, from 7 local time to 11:30 local time, and then 12:30 local time, and then 3 in the morning local time, and then eventually 5:30 the next afternoon. So we're in a hotel. It's actually not in a terrible area. There's a McLaren dealership right out my window here, which was pleasant surprise. But what a disaster. They made us wait in line for vouchers for the hotel instead of just boopity-booping on our phone. And of course there's a whole airplane full of people, trying to get to 2 people at the ticket counter. And then after, I don't know, an hour waiting in one line, somebody went, oh, there's another ticket counter, you can go down there. So it was like a gold rush of people running to get to the other ticket counter where the line was just as bad, and the people that were in line in the front there ended up, it was just a disaster. So after 3 hours waiting in line, for no apparent reason, except for to get a piece of paper that they could have just boopity-boop to the phone, they gave us a voucher for a taxi to get to the hotel, and just said, go. Just go to ground transportation. And that looked like a scene from a disaster movie. It was just chaos and Ubers, and nobody knew what the hell was going on, or why they were there, or who they were picking up, or where they were taking them to. After about an hour waiting for an Uber, they finally threw us into the back of an SUV and just left us there. We're just sitting there for half an hour. Nobody knew where the driver was. And then, after half an hour of waiting, the driver finally came back, and we were still leaving. We're just sitting there. I guess he was waiting for another fare so he could get, I don't know. Anyway, I had to jump his shit to get here. Anyway, yesterday was a disaster. But I got to spend it with my lovely wife, who is now sleeping still, because, you know, yesterday was a little traumatic and she gets stressed. So anyway, today's going to be much better. We got to get out of this place in a few hours, head back to the airport that we love so much, and then we're going to get to Milan. We did meet a bunch of nice people that were in a similar situation, you know, so that was good. People from all around the country were in the world. Actually, you go to an airport, you find people from all over, and so that was nice chatting with them in line. Well, where you shouldn't have had to wait, but anyway, we're gonna get to Milan and go see something cool. That's pretty cool. Apparently, we're not in a totally shitty neighborhood. Roslyn, New York. Apparently, it's nice enough to have a McLaren dealership. Maybe I'll go over there and drool on the cars for a little bit. Okay, so we finally arrived in the Milan area, and we had a whole day before we needed to get to our Airbnb, which is down in this area, in a little town called Pizzoli. So we decided to hop in our little Peugeot 208, and we went all the way up here. We couldn't go into Switzerland, which is this little border here is Switzerland, because our rental car insurance didn't cover it. So we just zipped down here and we kind of looked around at the lake and whatever, and then we came back down this way and through Genoa, which was a giant disaster, a traffic jam. Oh my God, terrible. And then we just kind of cruised down the coast until we found a, bed and breakfast that was open. And so we ended up staying here, which was a super nice place. It was like €100 a night. It was absolutely gorgeous. The road getting there was a little bit, wouldn't call it treacherous, but not far away from that. But that's pretty typical. We this is like basically a driving tour. Like, we got a place down here, and our plan was to go, to Piza and Lucca, the Amalfi Coast, and to Venice, which is way the heck up here. So, and then also we wanted to go way south. We ended up going to Modena and visiting the Ferrari factory. Didn't go in, but we also went to Florence. So anyway, we put about 4,000 miles on the Peugeot while we were there. 2,500 miles, 4,000 kilometers. So we did a lot of driving. Lots of the B roads and C roads in Italy are amazing. There's every time you think you found the best road, there's another better one. So anyway, we'll get to that a little later. But this was our day one, right? Cruised around there and stayed here, and I'll leave you off at our Airbnb. Okay, our first day in Italy, and this is our room for the night. Not too shabby. So we got into Milan this morning around about 8 o'clock, a little before 8 o'clock, and about 10:30 we got out of customs and all that junk, got the rental car. Beauty, look at that Peugeot 208. It's actually not terrible. It's a 6-speed manual. I think it's actually turbocharged. Torque comes on really slow, so I think it's turbocharged, which is fine. But yeah, we just kept driving south along the coast, the west coast of Italy, and until we found a place that had an open room. And this is it. Absolutely gorgeous. Way too nice for me.
What?
Way too nice for me. Kind of like that one over there. So yeah, whole apartment. Unfortunately, we're only going to be here for one day.
We don't know
But
yet.
yeah, well, whatever it is, it is.
What?
Whatever it is, it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, little kitchen.
It's worth it. I'd be willing to pay quite a bit for someplace.
Beautiful patio. Got our own like lawn with some trees and shrubs, and looks like pretty secure parking as well. So anyway, we did quite a bit of zipping around today. Probably, I don't know, 150 miles or so. Kind of learning some tips and tricks of getting around toll roads and roundabouts and whatnot. And we'll get more into that as we progress, but I guess we're not complete newbies anymore. So we'll get some more videos coming in, but yeah, this place is gorgeous. Everything we've seen so far, absolutely gorgeous. So let's walk over here. So we're in the
Sistri Levante.
Sistri Levante, and I think this is their Highway 9 because there's Policio and people with like sport bikes and Miatas with sticky tires, and then these idiots trying to get run over. Keep in mind, those guys are going up a hill, and speed limit's 50 kilometers per hour, which is like 30 miles an hour. Ish. Yeah. Totally going 30. Pretty sure. Maybe 31. Probably 31. Anyway, I'm standing in the middle of the road now, but I can jump out of the way. But beautiful country. This is very California. Very California looking, I would say. Except for the architecture is a little bit more, how do you say, pleasant. Anyway, our Peugeot 208 is not the highest performing. But, you know, at least it's not a diesel and an automatic, so got that going for us. What are you doing?
I'm going to try these motion sickness patches.
How in the world would you get motion sick on this road? It's weird.
This is now. I didn't catch the area that we're in.
Oh, it's just under that bridge. There's probably only one bridge in Italy, so
But it sure is beautiful. These are just homes. People just live along the highway in beautiful big homes, and everything seems inexpensive.
How much was breakfast?
Breakfast was $12.60, and that was 2 Danishes and a cappuccino and an Americano.
So same price as 2 coffees.
And 3 waters, 3 bottles of water.
Oh, that was with 3 waters too?
Yes, that was with 3 waters
that
too.
That would have been $30.
Yes, it would have easily have been way more expensive in the States or in Canada, as we're pretending to be from.
Yes. Canada.
Roma.
Oh, okay. Look, we're sitting in traffic in Italy. Yay! Just went past the adult bookstore. Oh, stupid McDonald's.
Oh, there's McDonald's. Not funny. Or sad.
What city are we in?
Oh, I don't remember the name of it.
They keep changing this drive. It just keeps being different. It's weird.
But they have lots of McDonald's everywhere.
Maybe it's open.
Almost as much as in the United States, there's a McDonald's. It's really weird. And there's a little store.
Like we were trying to find a restaurant in the morning.
Really handy.
That was actually open. And by the time we found one, it was lunch because that's when they open. So I guess McDonald's, you can rely on them always being open.
There's an old shut-up building. A bakery and coffee. Ooh, let's go see.
So if you have to go pee, this is not where you go. That's different. The big P sign, that's different.
That's just like the United States, honey. P is for parking.
Sexy shop. I'm gonna go this way. Cool if we knew what city we were in. Town, whatever it is.
Yeah, little village. I don't know. This is more like a town. It's pretty big compared to the other villages that we've been going through. But look at the mountain range. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn off the camera so I can check our navigation. It looks like a little alley. But apparently we made a wrong turn somewhere. So
Let's go through this little tunnel though.
yeah, we get to go through a little tunnel.
I wonder if this is a one-way tunnel.
Oh, here we go.
Wow. Check this out.
Our lights came on
Pretty
too.
sure it's one way.
But which way? Are we going
I
the
don't know
wrong
if we're
way?
going the right way or the wrong way, but no way two cars could get through there.
We're just following GPS, man.
That's where you dump your trash, right there. And there's a water pipe overhead in case you need to.
In 200 meters, turn right onto Strada Statale 1.
We didn't take a wrong turn. We did this on purpose.
Okay.
Trying to see how the Italians live. I think I'm annoying this person behind me.
Take the next right onto Strada Statale 1. Continue on Strada Statale 1 for 2 kilometers.
Okay, this is our actual planned residence. Like 80 euros a night. So this is going to be our home base. So we're going to do like day trips or 2-day, like we're going to Venice for 2 days. So we'll just leave everything here. Hop in that guy. And yeah. It's like 30 C here today. I'll show you why that's not a problem. Nice little barbecue hut. Not the nicest pool in the world, but I'll bet it's cool. Yeah. Outdoor shower. Okay, well on the other side there's a shower. This side looks like it used to be a shower. All good. We get to water these plants for her, so that'll be nice. And then somehow this cabin was built in 2000. It looks much more rustic than that. She shouldn't have told me. She should have told me 1850s. And aha! Fancy lighting. I don't know if you can see that. There's just bulbs hanging there from a rope.
It works.
Oh yeah. Kind of an open air concept.
Close it, it's just hot air is coming in from that side. It's cooler in here. It's closed.
I'm sure there's a way to turn the light on in here. I don't know how though. Oh, there is no light in here. Oh. Like that. Yeah, and then bunk beds.
Little cabin.
Yeah. Just the two of us, so it's fine. Tiny little TV. Plenty of interesting stuff. Interesting. So yeah, this is going to be our home for the next 3 weeks. Should be awesome.